Virgos, what's going on? We're going to go ahead and jump into your December 2022 weekly reading here. It's going to be a reading from December 12th until the 18th. Even though this reading is a week ahead, it doesn't really matter. You can still apply it for now whenever you're watching the video if it's before the 12th. That's just how I structure the readings. However, I am going to be looking at the astrology chart for that week in regards to this reading. I used to do this all the time for my OGs. Maybe some of you remember. But if I do talk about the astrology, it will be from December 12th to the 18th. So that way you have some time to look and understand, before the week starts, right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and let's take a look here. Virgo. What's going on with my Virgos? Let's see. All right, overall energy, we'll take a look at your current energies. Challenge, near future, whoa. Okay. Okay, Virgo, I see you. I see some of you guys planning a trip or traveling, possibly. Now, those of you, if you're not planning a trip or traveling, this is just what's coming to me right away, channeled. You could just be making plans for the future here. They're pretty close. Even projects or anything that you're working on as well. You're making progress here. The Wheel of Fortune's in the near future, so there's some type of change we're going to look at here. Six of Wands in your outcome, so I do feel like there's victory and success here. I feel like there's also recognition. I also feel like for a lot of you, this could be an increase in just your overall personal happiness here. And the Chariot is in the position of something that you're unaware of here. I was about to say aware of, so some of you guys are pretty much aware of if you are traveling or if you're just moving forward and you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you're moving into something new or you're trying something new here. I get whatever this situation is going to provide a lot of growth for you. And the reason why I say that is because the Chariot is an archetype of really allowing your soul to expand, right? Allowing your being to expand. And sometimes we have to leave behind comfort and we have to open ourselves up to new experiences in general. So I get that whether you're unaware of it or aware of it, I feel like that's something that's really going on here. I mean, anytime I see the Chariot, the World, and the Three of Wands, it does signify pretty heavy travel. What's going on in your 9th house, Virgo? Taurus. Oh, Mercury will trine your rawness. That's right, from your 5th to the 9th house. Some of you, this could even be in regards to, you could even be traveling for love. 5th and 9th house. So, I just get a lot of growth and expansion in general. There's newer things I feel like you're learning here as well. We haven't even started the reading, so just give me a second. I'm just channeling from the top of my head. You got solar calm, clarify here. Interesting. I would clarify everything, especially with the Seven of Swords that's coming through here. I would keep some of your business to yourself here, Virgo, and I would look interesting. I would keep some of your, because you know how like sometimes it's like when you're moving into something or when you're trying something newer or when you're about to do something, it's like there's a point in time when the Seven of Swords comes through as actually a really good card. It's like sometimes not everybody needs to know your business, right? And it's about withholding certain information from people that you don't want or that you don't trust, right? So I would definitely clarify things here as well. Whatever the case might be, it's like if you need to double check something, I feel like it's telling you to double check. Interesting. I'm seeing Saturn in this card. You have this Diamond Radiance card here. Something is totally coming together for you here. The World card is Saturn, and I just intuitively saw Saturn. And Saturn is an energy of, what I'm getting in the reading here for you is like there could be, some of you could be your Saturn return, but there is an energy here or there's some type of influence to Saturn, which there is. I mean, the sun, as we enter into the week, will be sextiling Saturn. And that's going to give you the go-ahead, right? And we think about Saturn and the sun, well, that represents worldwide, so that's where the travel energies could be coming in. And I feel like it's like you're stepping into your own authority here, and you're moving forward with your plans as well. That's a very Sun Saturn energy. and it's coming through here in the reading. You have a, I can't talk. This card says you have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect the emotions of others here. And I was getting that with the 6 chakra as well. There's a lot of purple that I'm seeing here, even though it's kind of bluish, but still. You know, for some of you, I'll just be aware of your energy, which is why I feel like the 7 of Swords is here. It's like, stay away from energies that you know are going to drain your energy. And just be aware of, you know, just things in general that are going to influence you in a negative way. Interesting. I'm not even ready to clarify. There's a lot going on in this reading here. You have the Wheel of Fortune, so I feel like this is some sort of destiny and fate. And when I say destiny and fate, it doesn't have to be something that's like grandiose and it's crazy. I get really that this is just changes that are going on in general with everybody's life, especially as Mercury is making aspects to the nodes. Mercury will be coming into Capricorn, so Venus will be coming into Capricorn here. So when it comes to organization, getting things in and getting things together, you know, Sagittarius energy is just like, all right, let's go, let's expand. And sometimes we don't even think shit through, right? We you know, we feel the optimism and the positivity and we just act, right? Have a good time, right? Growth, expansion. However, with Venus and Mercury coming into Capricorn, which will be your 5th house, there could be a lot of energies and changes in regards to the way you express yourself, the way you interact with other people here as well. And there could also be energies of love coming in here as well for you, Virgo. Like changes in those areas in the 5th house here. So, and you know what else I'm getting here, Virgo? Your I feel like there's some things that you're keeping to yourself here. And this could be in regards to just in your personal life, right? If you think about this will all make sense. I'm going to tie this all together, but I'm just giving you the energies of the week so that way you have an understanding, right? When we look at the 4th and 6th house, that's where the sun is in Sag in your 4th house. And then we got Saturn in Aquarius, which is your 6th house. You know, if you think about the 4th house, it is the inner self. It is the inner world. It is sort of a house of privacy, which can represent your inner world. Or just anything that you really kind of keep to yourself. And you have the 6th house where Saturn is in Aquarius, which is a house of task management, the way you manage the way you're managing certain things. And so I get that there could be an energy here to where you're really starting to get your personal life and your personal world together. But there is that Sun square Neptune that's going to be happening as well as it comes off the Sun sextile to Saturn, which is why I feel like that 7 of Swords is coming through. It's like it's telling you to be aware of certain information, especially with Neptune being in your 7th house, certain information that you know want to keep, you know, to yourself, or that you feel like you should keep to yourself. Basically, just being aware of like who you trust here. But the 6 of Wands is in your outcome, so I like it. Looks like there's victory and success. We're gonna pull a final outcome here as well, and we're gonna clarify your cards right now. All right, Virgos, let's see. You have the Magician here. Yeah, the initiation here. You're already in the process. This is just a week of moving things forward, moving your plans forward here. Clarify the World card. You have the 3 of Swords. I feel like you're closing out a lot of old chapters here in your life, Virgo. You're stepping into a newer phase of your life here as well. Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Fool card with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is total freedom in your near future. 9 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles is in your challenge. You know, for some of you, this may be that you're like when it comes to your roots and your stability, I feel like for some of you, it's like you're needing to, or the challenge is maybe it's like finding or creating like the necessary foundation for yourself in order to live a lifestyle that you enjoy, right? If we think about the 4th house, and I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is really relating to that for some reason. It is a house of the inner self. It also is a house of foundation and roots, right? And it could be energies around family here as well. Maybe some certain things that you're having to figure out with family. but it is that energy of roots, and it's like they say at the top of the tree of knowledge is love and devotion, right? And and depending on how good those fruits are depends on the roots, right? So the fruits that you want in your life that you're trying to produce, it's like there's nourishment, there's something newer that you're going to have to nourish and take care of here. But the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card is here, and you're shit. Strength card. Wheel of Fortune, Fool card. I feel like you could be taking a risk here. I just feel like the Fool card as well is like telling you to keep all possibilities open. It's an infinite amount of possibilities. Sometimes the Fool card can tell, or in a reading can just represent like, hey, even for the reader themselves, it's like anything is possible. And there is no one way of how something can turn out. So it's sort of like what you make it. So let's take a look at the Chariot. You have the Hangman here, 4 swords on the 7 of swords, and you have the Lovers on the 6 of wands here. Definitely growth and expansion. For the ones where you're heading toward a new path when it comes to the way you live your life, something that you're pursuing that you absolutely enjoy, I feel like there's growth in that area. Those of you, this could be a successful relationship coming in for you. I also feel like you could be getting a lot of suitors here as well, especially with all that 5th house energy that's coming up for you, Virgo. So, and here we go. 4 swords and the 7 of swords is how do you get through your challenge here. For some of you, I do feel like it's like really being cautious and aware of where you put your energy and who you surround yourself with here. Also, like information that you take in and digest, right? Or even just like energies. The Chariot and the Hangman is in the position of something that you're unaware of. So I feel like you're having to suspend yourself in energies of uncomfort, but ultimately it will provide you spiritual growth. It will provide you just overall growth in general in your life, whether that be in the material world, the spiritual world, it doesn't matter. The Hangman, he hangs from the tree of knowledge, right? And we were just talking about the tree of knowledge. It's interesting that just came through. And with the Chariot being here, this is these two energies are really about moving outside of your comfort zone. The reason why the Hangman suspends himself, or when he does suspend himself, it's kind of uncomfortable, but he sits there and he waits there and he goes through that energy, and then the next thing he knows, he's able to understand something. There is growth that happens from it. All right, let's pull your outcome here, Virgos. This is a solid reading. I like it. Six of Pentacles wanted to come out. I'm taking that card. I feel like I just need a pull from the deck, actually. Six of Pentacles, 8 of Swords here. And you have the Tower. I would pay attention to, I don't know why I'm hearing like expenses, but just the way you expend energy in general. Virgo, I pull this damn tower for you all the fucking time. I don't know what's going on with y'all, but y'all been having tower after tower after tower. I feel like you're gonna have to be smart with your resources, with your materials, with just your energy in general, because I feel like, and I'm giving you a heads up here, I feel with this tower, you're redoing things, you're restructuring things, and you're starting over in some sense, or starting fresh, or doing something newer. However, 8 of Swords can sometimes mean when you put yourself in a situation or a predicament to where it's like you sometimes regret it, and there's nothing, you feel like there's nothing, you can't think through it because it's like there's nothing you can do really, right? And so it's just like, fuck, what do I do? And with the 6 of Pentacles being here, it's like, not going to the extremes of things. I feel like it's wanting you to stay in balance here with your life. So very interesting reading. Virgos. So I'm gonna leave the reading right here. I appreciate y'all for watching as always. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the, and also I wouldn't overcomplicate a situation here as well. I feel like, you know, yeah, I just want to overcomplicate it. But anyways, that's what I got for you, Virgos. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Feel free to subscribe. Click the notification button bell as well. I do go live now, so if you don't want to miss a live, or if you don't want to miss your videos being uploaded, I would click the bell icon and click all notifications. Also, yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, the link's down below. And yeah, I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye, Virgos.